train de... T'as réussi le piratage FREECA?
Moi je suis au deuxième, à chaque fois je me plante au même endroit. Ça m'énerve.
Oh bah moi, je suis déjà arrivé à la banque.
T'inquiète, je me concentre. Ça va bien se
Take us to the
passer.
Fleeca on Western Highway, near Chumash. Word of warning, we're on the job right now, so don't let the cops notice you. If they come after us, we call it off. So, my test-turned friends, I suppose you want to know how we're doing this. Well, funny you should ask. We're driving out to the bank, taking a look at it, picking up some equipment, and then heading back to make our plans. Not very complex at all. We're not going in, we're not poking it with a stick. We're just sitting back and taking a look. You see, I like my scores like I like my dates. Across the street and unaware they're being watched. Alright, so why this bank over all the other banks in the state? Why does fortune favor this one? Another good question. You're full of good questions. You're like a child whose parents think it's clever, or the IRS. Well, this bank's got some safety deposit boxes, and in one of those safety deposit boxes are some bonds being hidden from the taxman that no one's gonna report missing. All starting to make sense. Security should be light, well, relatively light. Light if your daydreams are raids on the Union Depository. Quite heavy if your day job is turning over liquor stores and gas stations. And the bonds in the box will be worth more than a few rumpled notes from a till, so the minor escalation is worth it, if you can handle it. Plus, you know, the sea view, nothing like staring at the ocean while you contemplate money, power, incarceration, homicide, you know, all those weighty issues surrounding your first foray into serious armed robbery. I'm assuming you're kind of a cerebral crew, because otherwise this whole not talking deal just kind of puts you on the spectrum, right? Okay, well, how about we just get there and see where we're at? There it is. Take a look. Drink it in. I've patched into their security feed on myself. Take a look. What are we looking at? Small joint. Not much security. Staff won't give a crap, especially about the deposit boxes. Customers will probably be thinking how to turn this into a screenplay. The boxes are in the back behind a safe door. We want box number 167. Yeah, it's right on the highway with good access. That works for you. You can get out quick, but it'll also work for the cops. Speed up their response time. Okay? Okay. We've seen what we're gonna see. Let's go to the garment factory. Now, when you hit the bank, you're gonna need to hack into its security system. I've written a neat little program that'll do most of the work for you, but it's probably a good idea for you to familiarize yourselves with it. You, in the passenger seat, I've sent it to your phone. Take it for a dry run, keep your hands steady, and maybe the wet run won't be a disaster.
Get older and some of us become classics, just like all these beautiful records be. We're keeping the vibe very much alive here on the Lowdown, home of the classics for people who like classics, and for all the people who know that out here in sunny San Andreas, nothing gets old. It just matures, it ripens, it acquires a certain vintage.
I'm calling Paige. She's my assistant. First she's gonna get us what we need, then she's gonna saw me in half. No? Didn't like that one? You don't make it easy. Paige, it's Lester. The place looked good. Nothing we weren't expecting. Can you get the intel together? Hard copies to go on a notice board. Yeah, plus all the equipment we spoke about. I'll be over to collect it with those people. Yeah. Charming as ever. Okay, see you soon. Hey, passenger seat. Did you get into their network? Good work. She's loading the hardware into the back of a truck. Tools for the job, things for you to wear. On a job, your attire will depend on the role you're performing. As a job gets more complicated, so will the uniforms. If you're likely to be seen by civilians, you'll be provided with a couple of masks. Then when you go into the bank, you can choose one that goes with your eyes. And hey, here's the added bonus of none of your favorite comic convention outfits being linked to a major crime. Whoop-de-doo. Where were we? Masks. Paige. Oh yeah, we'll go over there, pick her up, and go back to your place to plan this thing. I can talk you through the planning board. There's Paige. We're leaving this car, taking the truck. I should be using my cane.
Hey.
Oh d'ailleurs au passage j'ai bloqué un message, ça fait que...
Come on, back to your place. Is it all there?
I think so. You want to get out and check? Go down the inventory? Or are you happy sitting there making a perfect butt imprint in your easy wipe seat?
I'll take your word for it.
Thank you. It should all be there. The clothes, guns, headsets, holdalls, masks, the drill. The files with all the photos and surveillance work. Hey, there's enough here to make us all look real suspicious. Nice little conspiracy to commit robbery charge waiting to happen.
What, they're gonna charge us with thought crime?
Not so much thought as everything but the deed crime. We'd be caught with our pants down and a hard-on out to here.
Well, we're not getting caught. These are professionals.
So I hear. The cheapest professionals money can buy.
I like to think of it as investing in new talent. And until you and me... Shit! Until you and me start playing low-rent Bonnie and Clyde, that's the way it's gotta be. She didn't mean anything by that, by the way. She's just a little brusque.
If they were offended, they would have said something.
Ouais. Hop, on va tous se retrouver sur One alors.
Bah moi j'ai vu t'as passé ta côté.
Credit fraud, stolen cars, and some mini major robberies. I'd expect them to be packing, and I'd expect them to be paranoid. Come to think of it, you won't find a bulletproof car in the hands of anyone who doesn't have a healthy dose of paranoia. So be careful.
Les deux braqueurs se retrouvent à pied, tu sais.
You almost there? Remember, you can do this however you like, as long as you're careful. If you're not careful, they'll clock you, and then you won't get any choice how this is going down. They're meant to be on the top level of this garage on the north side. So, I see two ways of doing it. You go up the north ramps and hit them hard and quick. Or you go up the south ramps, get in position, and try to get the drop on them from cover. You can do it however you like, as long as you get it done. And oh yeah, you don't want anyone to look out for you, so put on masks before saying goodnight. You got the car? Now drop any cops or gangsters or whoever you've got coming after you and bring it to my garment factory. And try not to damage the car too much. You can't rob a bank in a wrecked car.
Pas compris pourquoi on fait pas tous les braquages comme on a demandé, c'est plus simple.
Okay, I'll look after this. Lester will come by your place when you're ready to go.
Ah oui, on fait pas. Le turn que t'as pris, Fury, ça m'aurait pas plus bon.
Okay, here we go. I'm excited for you. I've got goosebumps up my arms and butterflies in my stomach and a light film of sweat on my upper lip. You know where you left the car? At least I hope you do. You weren't drunk on painkillers, were you? Oh, no, that was me. Okay, get the car, then move on to the bank.
Ah oui, oui, oui. Faire. Pas le temps de sortir son larme.
Si je l'avais sorti, je serais en train de te dire.
Je t'ai vu sortir ton arme et j'avais déjà le leader sur ta tête.
Driller, I'm sending you that hacking program. When you get in the car, you need to get on it and start breaking into their system.
J'ai pas compris, t'as pris le marqueur. T'as pris le marqueur au premier. Wesh.
You got the wheels?
T'as le poil pile sur moi, gros.
Driller, start hacking their network. You need to establish a connection before you get to the bank. Then you'll be able to trigger the vault door remotely. The hacking program's cleaning up after you, so you can take as many shots as you want and they won't know they're being attacked.
Non, ouais, je suis en train de
Once you
pirater.
walk through those doors, there's no turning back. Well, actually, there's no turning back right now because I've put a lot of work into this and I'll be really, really annoyed with you if you don't go through with it.
Premier, il est passé
I'd
déjà.
probably refuse to speak to you for a week and then spread nasty rumors behind your back and maybe set up a Life Invader page about what a creep you are. You know, it would be scarier if I threatened to kill you, wouldn't it? But in the age of the internet, nothing is forgotten and humiliation is worse than death. In a way, it's not, is
Je
it?
t'ai dit au sniper,
I
tu
should
m'auras
have made a
pas
death threat or like at least a
Par contre,
mutilation
la
threat. Said I'd cut off your nose or I'd use your ass for an ashtray or do something with your tongue.
Non, non, là,
Not that you use
j'ai pas
your tongue. The
le...
next pair of mutants I try to help into a career of crime, I'll make sure I threaten. So, since we're actually doing this, I'm gonna talk you through it one last time. We've given you pump-action shotguns to take in. They should look intimidating enough. You both go in, you go in hard. There are 4 security cameras in the foyer. Driver, take them out as soon as you walk in the door. Then you're on crowd control. Driller, when you're in the network, you'll be able to open the vault door on your phone. Go back to the safety deposit room and start drilling. You get the box bucks, come out of there, get in the car, and hit the road. Now, part of the money I put up for this job went to getting you out clean. I hired the best guy in the business to get you away from the cops. He wasn't cheap for the expenses he submitted. But,
ouais, je t'ai pas vu en fait, je te cherche depuis tout à l'heure. J'ai pas la vidéo tout en fait,
how's the
c'est
hack
pas...
coming? You should have this done by now.
Et ouais, c'est qu'il y a pas que... J'avais oublié qu'il était de... J'avais oublié qu'il était de ce côté.
Mais t'es où en fait? Je te vois pas gros.
Ah, pourquoi vous pouvez me tirer par les
Like I said, do not move on the bank until you're in their network. Wait on the driller.
J'ai failli mourir à cause des vidéos. La réseau a rejoint l'action. D'accord.
It's getting every day, man, where there's some kind of warning about the different kinds of food. Coffee is bad for you. You shouldn't eat this. You shouldn't eat that. And people in town, man, they're always lecturing you about what you shouldn't eat. Oh, don't eat this. Don't eat that. When did food become so much drama? And people are so uppity about stuff, man. And also for those out there, you gotta be careful going down on the vegetarian, all right? Because they don't.
Okay, time to open the vault. Take out your phone and trigger the door.
On a fini le braquage. On a le gros, on a le temps de se massacrer avant
Put on a mask if you haven't already and get inside. Take out the cameras, quick! You'll be broadcasting live to the LSPD if you don't shut them down now.
This would be the worst way to die.
Might get on the news.
Can I read about this?
Don't kill me!
Stay on the crowd. Keep them under control while your partner's in the back. And don't kill any witnesses, okay? No bodies, not now.
T'as pas compris.
Please, I don't want to get shot. Please, don't shoot me.
Stay in control. If they think you're weak, they
Je
might
crois
try
pas que
something.
c'est inactif en fait. Ah, dis-moi que tu faut pas toucher dessus.
Let the hostages know what happens to heroes, yeah? This ain't the movies.
Là t'es en train de bouger.
Please, don't shoot me.
This would be the worst way to die.
En fait gros, quand tu tues quelqu'un,
You don't have to shoot me.
juste après, et en fait tu vas spawn, tu vas rester juste à côté de lui.
Please, I don't want
Et
to
bon,
get shot.
j'ai fini de faire ça.
Don't shoot!
That's the box. Be ready to move.
Non, ça c'était sniper sécurité, j'ai pas la vidéo. C'est la vidéo
Go, go, go!
des
You can come this far to end up in the back of a squad car. I've got my getaway guy waiting for you on Zancudo Bridge. He's got a plan for the cops if you can just get there. Guy's name's Eddie Toe. He's a professional. He'll take care of everything.
est intouchable.
Show it to me. Yes, it is the holiday season at the Crest residence, and Daddy's out drinking. Say, passed. If that thing I talked about comes up, I'll call you in. In the meantime, if anyone comes to me, I'll mention you as a reliable pair of hands. Hey! For the first time, that wasn't bad, but don't get clingy.
Alors, tu m'as trouvé. Ah, là, je t'ai vu. J'étais en train de te tirer dessus. Sauf qu'en fait, il y a une PNJ, elle est passée devant toi et du coup, c'est elle qui a pris toutes les balles en fait. Bah voilà. Ouais. Ah regarde. Et oh, Pitié Fury.
Bon,
C'est la Fury.
On l'a fait tranquille quoi.
GTA modeur 233. T'es passé